Buenos dias. I'm Andrew Soto, Data Dissemination Specialist for the U.S. Census Bureau. In this data gem, I'll be navigating through a data tool called My Community Explorer for Puerto Rico, a tool that provides estimates for measures of social vulnerability to disasters at the Commonwealth, Municipio, and census tract geographic levels. First, I'm going to visit census.gov in my computer browser. In the search bar, I'm going to type in My Community Explorer. At the top of the search results, you should see a box around the link to the data tool. I'll click the link in that box to take me to the data tool. Once I arrive at the data tool page, you should see a box with an arrow pointing to MCE for Puerto Rico. I'm going to click on that box, and this will take me to that part of the data tool. Be advised that the map may take a moment or two to load properly. After the map has loaded, I'm going to click on Skip Tour and begin looking at the map. This tool features active FEMA data, so you may notice that the map appears differently each time you visit because FEMA declaration areas will disappear once FEMA has determined the recovery efforts are completed. If you'd like, you can filter out FEMA declaration information by clicking on the Layers icon and deselecting the Emergency Preparedness layer. You can also drill down to specific types of emergencies here. The current shades of the map correspond to the legend on the left-hand side of the tool that shows the estimated number of individuals with various components of social vulnerability. These components of social vulnerability include categories like age 65 plus, no access to a vehicle, or no broadband internet access, among others. To learn more about other vulnerability factors, you can visit the link in and below this video. Now, I'm going to start by typing in or scrolling to Municipio, which is the main geography level available for Puerto Rico in the top right-hand corner of the data tool in a yellow box. A municipio is similar to what a county would be in the United States. I've selected San Juan Municipio, and the map is taking a moment to refresh and zoom in on this geography level. Various statistics are available for this municipio on the right-hand panel of the screen, but for the purposes and goals of this data gem, I'm going to look at the business establishments by clicking on the bottom tab that says Municipio Business Profile. From there, I see a data statement that tells me that there were 12,182 total employer establishments in 2022, with a total of 200,296 employees for the week of March 12, 2022. The average annual payroll per employee was $38,374. Additionally, the chart below this statement has a sector-by-sector graph of the largest number of establishments by sector. For this San Juan Municipio, the sector with the largest number of establishments is Professional, Scientific, and Technical Services, Sector 54, with 2,596 establishments. These data come from Census's 2022 County Business Patterns program. These data sets are updated annually, so you may come back another time and see that the vintage has been updated. This tool is great for viewing current statistics, but does not retain historical data for longitudinal studies. If you need to save data, we recommend saving a screenshot. If you'd like to see data release notes, click on the About tab and then Release Notes. I can also find some social characteristics by clicking on the bottom tab that says Municipio Social Characteristics. For this same Municipio example of San Juan, the number of households with 1+ persons with disability is 51,418, or 35% of households. Additionally, there are 33,271, or 22.6% of households without a vehicle. These data points come from the Puerto Rico Community Survey, PRCS, and are also updated annually. In closing, you now know how to find the number of business establishments in Puerto Rico's municipios by using My Community Explorer for Puerto Rico. Additionally, you can find more economic statistics in this data tool by clicking on Municipio Business Profile.
That will provide a snapshot of the economic landscape for this population at this geographic level. For more videos on how to access Census Bureau data, go to census.gov/academy. Thanks for watching.